back here on a Saturday, trying to get some stuff ready to move. Sorry, got my fan running over there. I had some heat circulating from our heater. Try to get it warm up, knock that chill off. Anyway, and I'm fighting a cold, so I sound a little stuffed up, that's why. But unfortunately, I got the news at the beginning of the month that we're gonna have to get out of here. So I tried to knock out a bunch of stuff. I got the 14 more or less together. I dropped the Bronco off. I was just kind of wrapping up a couple things on this. I got the inner panels over there bead rolled, and then that upper piece along there made. I think it's 7 on the ground. And so that being said, we're gonna have to move, and I've got kind of slowly been stuffing stuff in boxes and getting some stuff out. Took a couple loads of storage. Took the 52 to the house and the bike to the house. So the next thing is do is just start packing up. I don't know, pretty much strip the wall, get it all set in a pile so we can start moving Monday. So that'll probably be this week's vlog is us moving into the new shop. So bear with me. It might not be the most exciting video. I may make this video, it may not. Anyway, if I do, you guys will see it. If not, you won't. But that's the plan. I'm going to try to get some of this stuff tore off the walls and a bunch of this type of stuff packed in so we can back the trailer in here Monday and just start throwing it in the truck, the bed of the truck, and then throw a bunch of stuff on the trailer, toolbox and stuff, and get a couple of these rigs out here. Luckily it's just across town, so we don't have to go too far. And yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. I got the wall stripped down last Saturday. Ended up getting sick. Laid in bed Saturday afternoon and Sunday, so I'm back here kind of fighting off a cold. So I got a buff on that camper shell a little bit, but for now I got my car trailer, but I'm waiting on somebody else to come give me a hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a bunch of small stuff, a lot of these boxes and stuff. I'm gonna leave the toolboxes here. I'm gonna grab all that crap except for the polishing stuff, probably some stuff over there. Just grab some of the stuff and go ahead and try to make somewhat of a dent. I don't think any of this type of stuff I'm going to need to polish that shell, and then I need to obviously take some lights down and a few other things off the wall, so I'll need my screw gun and a few tools, but I can still get rid of an awful lot of this type of stuff here. Alright, well, it's not a lot, but it's another truckload, so that would be 2. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the truck out, throw that camper shell that we polished the side on a little bit, come back and do the other half of it tomorrow or this afternoon. Basically, I get tired of polishing and my back's getting pretty sore, so we're going to head over to the other shop.
Walk on the moon, we could chase down a shooting star, or maybe 2. What you waiting for? We got nothing to lose. Do you believe? Come with me. Are you ready?
Turn that off before we get in trouble for copyrights or something stupid. Well, we just finished up moving, and that's the 3rd truckload, so maybe like probably 2.5 bedfuls. That one wasn't super full, had some oddball stuff in it, but little by little. It's 5 o'clock. My back's hurting, so I think I'm gonna run the other shop, close it down, call it a night, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, well, there's another load of stuff anyway, so we can run over, drop this off at the new shop, and then come back, grab another load. So, oops. I'll drag that all the way across the top of the camper shell and be good. Off in the new shop, another load, slowly chipping away at this. Huh? Here we go.
Come with me. Are you
Here's the new shop. We got 2 roll-up doors. It's a little wider, so probably got just a little more square feet here. I think this one's like 40 by, God, I don't have to measure. It does have a heater, but and some up overhead storage. We do have some new lights we gotta hang up, and then this has got like a cage or an office. Basically an office back here we'll set up. Maybe like a editing room and stuff like there, and then a desk and paperwork. And this is just gonna be storage. Basically, tools I don't use very often will be on like this rack or maybe a rack here. Just a couple drawers and I'll have some paint stuff back there. There's a heater there that kind of blows in here. So it'll help keep this area a little bit warmer, which will be good for the paint. So that's kind of a little rundown on what we got going. Try to figure out where exactly I'm going to store stuff. I've still got my toolboxes. They're loaded up on a trailer. We were going to bring them over, except for it literally started pouring rain as we were strapping them down. So I just backed in the other shop, grabbed a few things, ripped out here, and was going to try to get organized, at least the best I can. I'm probably going to put up some lights like we did along these pipes here to get some side light on our separate sheet metal over here. Think that the toolboxes will probably be back there. That way it's kind of in the back and kind of more or less like put the big boxes over there to where it's kind of the center of the shop. And then we've got some metal storage there. This back corner will just be like maybe for the welders will be sitting back there. And then this will just be kind of a workbench to kind of take place of the one I've got there. When I got there, I think we're going to slide it in here, clean it up, maybe put it like right here and just have more storage. Our storage rack, and then we'll have like just storage and maybe the welders and stuff. I don't know yet, but we need to fix that light because it's driving me nuts. And so the lights in there, I'll probably just go ahead and throw a couple of my LEDs up just to get some non-flickering light in here. And then yeah, we'll just keep trucking away, and maybe as I put stuff away, I'll think about how to organize this and keep you guys informed. So well, let me make some progress on this thing and see if we can get a little bit done before the end of the day. Alright, Saturday about 6 o'clock or something. Hey, there's kind of a pretty wild reverb in the shop, isn't there? But we got this looking a little bit better. Went ahead and tried all those junky lights and threw up a couple of lights I had out of the other shop, which are LEDs. Kind of organized this back here a little bit. Just got like some paint stuff in here. Mike's primer, I kind of try to write on everything is clear. Some airlines and stuff that I've got down there, and then this is like Ian's and Mario stuff, and that's kind of an overflow of stuff. I don't know what to do with that door yet. So my idea is to kind of keep some tools here that are not used that often. Like how often do you grab a power probe unless you're doing electrical stuff? Kind of the same with like the electrical tackle box. It's got a bunch of fittings. You don't really work on brake stuff too often. You know, it's like a flaring tool and stuff like that. All the drills and stuff are going to be out here somewhere. I don't really know. This is going to be an area just kind of overflow. Mainly if I've got something that's painted and I don't want it over out there. Like, say I still got Ian's doors. They're actually over here in the office. But I could kind of set stuff here and not have to worry so much about like throwing sparks and stuff like that at it. This will be just some storage up here for some random stuff like paper towels and napkins and just oddball stuff. And like I said, this over here will probably be like some painted small parts. So we've got some Rogers, like a license plate and stuff, and some bolts we painted for him. This Mario came in and hung all this up and kind of organized this. I went back through because I had some more stuff I needed to put up on the wall there, like grinding discs and stuff like that. I don't know if that's going to stay there quite yet. I know the paint gun and stuff like that probably will. Sandpaper, I don't know. Haven't really made up my mind on that yet because I want this to be kind of a catch-all, an organized catch-all extension of the shop. And then I got the office. While Mario was doing that, I threw up a couple of these lights. Tore out that one really janky light. I need to get a couple of those little plastic deals to kind of hold that up. And this is going to be storage for maybe just more like video stuff. I'd like to kind of maybe put some sound deadener in there and then deaden that eventually. That way I could do like a voiceover or something. You see, I still got quite the mess. I got a bunch of my stuff that I was going to hang up on this wall, I think. I'm going to run, I'm going to pick up 4 more of those lights there along the wall. I hung those all up. And I think if I do 4 more across here, put some side light on stuff, I really like to be able to see.
It's only one step till we're finally free.
Alright, so back here at the shop. New shop. Actually the freeway I can hear, it's kind of crazy. The guy next door, it's like kind of on that side, there's actually like a little spray booth back there that they built onto the shop. He leaves his radio on, but I don't think it's enough to get me in trouble. But I do hear the freeway, which was more than the old shop. But anyway, we're here. We've got it pretty cleaned up. There's still some stuff underneath here I need to go through. Tools set up. I did get everything else swept up, kind of put in some metal, some wood I need to get to something with. I've got my welding bottles, some extra stuff over there. This is kind of like, I can get to the drill press here. This is just kind of keeping it tucked up against the wall. I still think I might take some of this shelving out, not sure on that. Also we got Ian's truck here we need to get on. Sitting here on the rotisserie, it's nice because I can actually get around all 4 rigs in here. So that's pretty nice. We got a cut and torch here. I got about 35 to 40 feet of cut and torch hose. So hopefully if I end up mounting that to the wall, anchoring the bottles to the wall there, I can get to either side of the shop. And then we got Rogers here we're trying to finish up. We gotta tighten that fender up, and then he's wanting to do something along the sides and maybe put the windshield on there. I have no idea. We got mics, we're just kind of got in here, got settled, got everything more or less put up. So hopefully we can get on mics here. Finish the roof. I think we left off, my last video we left off up there. So if the timeline on these videos seem a little weird, it's because I'm still pretty far behind, 2 or 3 months behind editing on that. I gotta figure out what to do with all this crap. Then I'll probably throw the welders there and then on the fab table there so I can pull out and do some art stuff and small projects on here. That goes out to the bathroom. I got this fairly clean. Put through a light in here. I got my power tools up there. I got a speaker because, you know, tunes are always important. Some scrap metal. And this is just kind of the catch-all. Got a bunch of Ian's parts here. New parts for our 74 Bronco we took in, which I need to give you guys a little bit of an update on that. And then Ian's hood from the Dodge. Got some of my art I had up on the shelf over there. I don't know if I like this here. Kind of a to-do board. That way I come in here and then just bring that there. Here's some lights Mike picked up. These things are super bright. Just there when you're holding them. So we gotta get those hung up. When I hang those up, I gotta use his scissor lift. Mario came in, hung up that. I think I already said that. Got a fire extinguisher just in case something catches on fire. You can grab a hold of this thing and get out of this hole. Same thing, we got a fire extinguisher there by that back door and then one over there by that door. So we got 3 good fire extinguishers in here. Hopefully we won't have any kind of problems like that. This is just kind of a catch-all for stuff I don't use all the time. You know, obviously summertime or if I'm painting, I'm probably gonna use the fans more. My jacks and stuff. Paper machine, this has got some new parts, some paint, and then just other people's parts and some of my own stuff. Say back to the stuff we don't use all the time, you know, like power probes and solders and hammers and sawzalls and electrical stuff just kind of here. Kind of just a straight shot. I got a fridge and I'm going to grab my microwave. But what I'm trying to still figure out is what we're going to do in here. Desk, we got Ian's doors. We hung up a couple new light LEDs in here that I had from the old shop, and then it's just kind of a catch-all of stuff. Some camera equipment and just some oddball stuff. I do want to set something there, but it sounds very like echoey in here, so I think I'm going to try to maybe order some sound deadener and at least put on the roof, keep the reverb down a little bit. But that's kind of what we got going on with the shop. I got it pretty well organized so I can find most of my crap, and then hopefully this thing will leave, this 14 will leave in a couple days. I can get a couple videos out on that, at least 1, probably 2 videos. We kind of getting on Ian's. I hadn't really started, I didn't really do a whole lot of video on the earlier stuff, which I kind of kicked myself for, because we built a bunch of drawers. Basically these drawers sit in here. Of course, it got wet, so I put rust converter on it. Basically, these will open up and slide out here for just gloves and stuff, and they're lockable. And we got a piece of metal that goes over here. I didn't really record a lot of that, so it is what it is. We'll finish recording on the rest of the build, get that thing painted, and out to Ian so he can start putting it together. And obviously got Mike's, and our next project in the shop is this 74, I believe, Bronco. Actually, it's in really good shape for one of these. There's got some, I think we're gonna replace this inner fender and some rust, pull the top off, do the floor pans, which every Bronco is always rusted out here. Get rid of the selector, but I'll do a better video on that when that time comes. We got floor pans and doors and all kinds of stuff for that. So that's kind of a quick little walkthrough of what we got going on here. If you like this type of stuff, give me a like, subscribe, have a comment below. Whoever got there, create something today, even if it sucks. Peace.